But I went last night because some friends were in town, and I was like, everything's packed. So like, just go do something to kill some time. So we went to the Hall of Presidents, and God, I love the Hall of Presidents. I love it more than anything, and not for the reasons people think, not because of like, man, all these men, they stood up there, but it's first off, ever since Trump animatronic that used to be Hillary got put up there, they have 2 security guards, and I saw this for my own eyes, 2 security guards standing by like the front or the because they don't want people to do anything to them. But it was funny because I was noticing when they were doing the typical like. So the way the Hall of Presidents works is before they show all the animatronic presidents, they play like this movie about America was founded by what's actually a black lady now talking. It used to be a white guy. A black lady going, America was founded and by blah 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 blah, and then George Washington and what a great leader he was, and then they get into slavery and they really milk that for a long time, and they're like, slavery was super bad, and then they start giving like glowing reviews to presidents, like what's his face? Who was the president during the Great Depression?
Coolidge.
Yeah, so they start giving these glowing reviews of like these people, like he was a real progressive leader and women got to vote, and they were like, yeah, then the fucking entire country fell apart.
No, not only that, but like even Lincoln, gets all this love.
He does.
Like he wasn't a good dude though.
Not only does he get all this love, like they open it up after the slavery talk, and they just have the Lincoln animatronic, and he like stands up. The animatronics are getting pretty cool, but Lincoln stands up and he's like, he does the Gettysburg Address. And he's like, he's also the same guy that said, if I could stop this war without releasing one slave, like, I'd do it, bro. Like, I would do it in a fucking second.
I'm Abraham Lincoln. It wasn't Coolidge. I'm sorry. I'm tired. It's Hoover. FDR. But Lincoln standing up and just going like, I destroyed the very concept of states' rights. You know what I mean? You're like, all right, I guess that's a cool thing. I expanded the federal government in ways that nobody has been able to replicate to this day.
Thank you. It was FDR, and you're right. And now, so here's the thing. When they did the FDR thing, they were like, he was a progressive hero, and what he did was this move. They made it sound like he was just this awesome dude. And the World War II stuff that they skimmed over to was hilarious. The World War II thing was like, and they bombed Pearl Harbor, and then we fought, and they skipped over like
everything else,
the important reasons.
Yeah,
it was just like, so then they
no nuke talk. We don't talk nukes around here.
so then they go and they
imagine Japanese people come to Disney and go, these sons of bitches.
So they go, and then the screen opens up, and they have all the animatronic presents, like everyone from Washington all the way to Trump, and they start announcing them like they're announcing a college football lineup, which is pretty funny. So they start like George Washington, and you know the heavy hitters, but then they have like the ones in the middle. You're like, who?
Yeah.
Who?
I don't care about Zachary Taylor. Yeah, let's move on. Let's move on.
Come on, get to the gun. So then anyway, they move on. And I swear to God, and maybe it's just in my mind. So they go, they're going down the list, and they go, the George Bush, Bill Clinton, George H.W. Bush, Barack Obama, and then I swear to God, I like.
Then they started piping in claps like it's a fucking episode of SmackDown.
Well, this is funny. Barack Obama, and they're about to get to Trump, and I swear to God, it was like Bill Clinton, George H.W. Bush, Barack Obama, Donald Trump. And then before they announced Trump, even the ladies, dude, they're so fucking subvert. These fucking people, they go, and now once again, we have to think of the presidency as the idea. It was like they wouldn't even let.
Of course. So gotta respect the office, not the man. Shut up.
So then they had Trump, who, by the way, just looks like a fat old lady. Like, if you look it up, you can find it. Trump looks like a fat old lady standing up. Like, all the other presidents look good. They look like very presidential. Trump's suit is all baggy, and he's just standing like a fucking doofus. And when he's talking, they even make him do this. When
of course.
It's so fucking. It was so hilarious. And
I would have dipped out right after they got past James Buchanan, and then I would have been like, "Well, I think we're done here. I'm not doing 30 more presidents."
Well, I actually did the Hall of the Secretaries of Transportation afterwards.
Okay, that's
which
actually
is
good.
really
Yeah.
fun. You know, really fun.
I went to the
a lot of black ladies.
I went to the Hall of people who ran housing and urban development, or as we call it, Kissimmee.
Went to the Hall of the real people that run us, and it was just like one Rothschild guy standing up there going, "Hey, sup, guys?" So
Also
look,
went to the Hall of Oats, which was pretty cool.
oh,
too.
that's great. Yeah. You got to be careful. Those private eyes are watching you. This is now. This isn't old. This is what they made him look like,
Yeah,
right?
because they just changed the Hillary one because everyone assumed she was going to win.
It fucking looks like his face is melting.
Yeah,
So but hold on, I got to show you a pulled out shot because they made him look like, you know when a kid wears his dad's suit? It's just hey, what's up, guys?
It looks like Trump.
How you doing?
It looks like Trump is wearing a suit that was tailored for Barron.
Yes, exactly. So just to show you that.
Look at how they're all looking at him with disdain.
Oh God! But you know the funniest part that I was thinking, I was thinking like Trump's probably like, "Hey, who are these fucking losers?" But look, just to show you how fucking subversive they are with this bullshit.
I just feel like it should be pointed out I'm the only billionaire up here.
Look how good Obama looks in terms. They made him look so handsome and stoic. Look at the difference.
Also, they're all looking at Obama with disdain.
Oh
too.
yeah, well, him
Oh my
especially.
God, we elected one of them.
Andrew Jackson's pissed.
Jesus Christ, what happened?
Andrew Jackson's pissed.
Hey Ben, invent a time machine, not fucking electricity. Let's move. We got to move quick.
So this is him, and Trump looks like an old lady. They even have his pants all the way up. Like they really just fucked him.
Yeah, that was a Hillary. Remember that was.
It
a
was,
Hillary enemy.
yeah. Yeah, of course. That's what they were planning on was going to happen.
Spent a lot of money on that fucking guaranteed Hillary animatronic, and then they were like, God damn it.
Yeah. So,
resurface it a little bit.
yeah. I will say the animatronics are getting pretty good. Like it's really creepy how much, because you could tell some of the older presidents still had the older animatronics, so they're still like doing one of these like robot moves, but the new ones are very fluid.
Well, no, to be fair though, 200 years ago in America, that's how they all moved.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah,
Oh, it was the
'cause it's
polio.
all the lupus, polio.
Got it,
They were
got
all
it,
very
got it.
just. They only lived till they were like 35. It's really rough back then.
You're right. That's Andrew Jackson. You know the picture of Andrew Jackson on the $20 bill? He was 16. Not many people know that.
That is right.
Not many people know that.
And
That's
he had
what he
already
looked like.
killed 1 billion Indians.
So hold on, I gotta see how you just so you could see here. It's worth it because I thought it was funny. Here you go. Look at the hand motions and everything.
Very cool.
And now we come to the present.
Okay.
And now we
Here it
come
is.
to the present. Once again, we place our trust in the idea of a president.
Wow.
Dude, I told you.
Wow.
It was-
That is the most passive aggressive shit I've ever heard in my life.
You saw that?
You might as well go, and now on to this dickhead, number 45. That piece of shit.
The idea, folks. The idea of the president. So watch.
As we have from the beginning.
So George, I think, says something.
My fellow citizens,
Look how cool George looks.
no event could have filled me with greater anxiety.
We have gone from
Words.
Swear.
We've gone from President Washington going, no, I do not want to be elected king. We will have a functioning republic government, and then all the way to Trump, Israel. Have I mentioned how great Israel is? Oh, America, yeah, they're pretty cool too.
So look, check this out.
Donald John Trump, do solemnly swear that I will faithfully execute the office of President
Prime Minister of Israel.
Anything they want, they get it, bud.
of the United States.
Although somebody does have a good point, Brian Quint's like to give Trump credit, Trump would roast like 90% of those presidents up there. I would love to see him just go
Let's
in.
be honest, James Polk is a loser. What did he really do? just taking shots at people from years and years
Hey,
ago.
I see President Garfield's here. What do you hate Mondays, bud? It just starts going in
I think
after-
we can all agree Franklin Pierce is a dickhead. He was a loser. And Zachary Taylor, didn't he like die or something in office a month in? What a terrible investment that was.
To the best of my ability, preserve, protect, and defend the Constitution of the United States. So help me God.
He's talking about raising, and now tell me if this is true or not, but they're mulling around raising the legal age to buy a firearm to 21 now too.
Yeah, well, they're fucking retarded. So you can actually, if you join the military, they'll give you a free gun, and you can go kill as many foreigners as you want. But if you want to go, let's say hunting, or just go to the range or protect your home, smoke a cigarette. Did you see that too? So you got people. So you got girls that can go and do porn at 18, right? And let's be honest, there isn't an 18-year-old girl on this planet that should be making any decisions for themselves, right? I think we can all agree there.
Well, they're allowed to have an Etsy account.
And then, well, that's fine. You can have that. That's
Give
just
something.
That's the cutoff.